Okay, so this is her appointment book, and she is a prostitute, and some of these entries are humorous. Let's see. These first week. Let's see. We know all of these characters,
Oh
except for
wow,
Paul, who was
2000.
dead.
Oh wow,
Let's see. Arthur
2004.
Kilpatrick is the bail bond guy. Vandal, we met in that quest. David Hatter, we haven't seen yet. Simon is the guy we just sent to his death. And Paul is the dead guy. And Jezebel Locke we'll see later.
And you notice how Paul is an honest-to-God date. I think the implication is that she did not have sex with him. From that.
Yeah, I mean, I read it as they had sex, which is why he is ill. Because I can't see any other reason for it to be...
They made out.
That doesn't usually involve blood-to-blood contact. You know, bloodborne
Sex
diseases...
doesn't... he is a ghoul. So, blood play may be like a thing of his.
Blood play? Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah, there are totally people who have a kink off drinking blood.
I think she might not have thought of him as such a nice guy if he'd done that, though.
Who knows?
Okay, but yeah, something to note before we exit. Ground 1,
Even
2, 3,
I-
4, 5, 6. This is a 7-story building. And let's go outside. And wait
Keep
for
in
it.
mind that you don't really know about people's kinks, because that could be... Because anybody could have any...
Let's
real
count the
odd
windows on this building from the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go
kink.
figure.
That's-
And the ceilings were high in this building. So, you know, that is 7 pretty high floors and 1 short ground floor on the inside, and it's 5 stories on the outside.
The
Hurrah
Skyrim
for-
Hotel.
Hurrah for non-Euclidean geometries. I hereby dub thee the Cthulhu building.
There is my verisimilitude.
Yeah, let's go with the TARDIS building, actually.
There is a Tremere in town. I mean, magic is a thing.
I don't think the Tremere usually get in the business of screwing with apartment buildings, though.
Well, then maybe there's a mage that used to live there.
Hopefully the mages wouldn't be quite that obvious. So that is one of my things, just throwing street clutter over the fence. But yeah, so what quest do we want to do next?
What are our options again?
Let's see, we've got Patty. We can send her to Pisha too, but I don't think we need to do 2 Pisha quests in a row. We could go back to the Pestilence quests, or we could go do the Elizabeth Dane. We could do Nox's quests.
Talk Jezebel.
That's the infectious disease quest. Let's go and do the plotline quest. Let's go find the Elizabeth Dane.
Elizabeth, we're playing Bioshock Infinite now.
Oh, yeah, no, I suppose another option of quest we have is we could do Larry's quest.
What, traffic? That seems like it might be a pain, though. I'm used to playing on, you know... I'm used to having decent stealth. Or actually, I guess I may as well level this up. That should be better, and let's see, what else do I want to get? I'll put one into...
You're not gonna get a free melee point from Nines, by the way.
Really? Nuts. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm almost 100%. He might be able to give you the third one, maybe.
We should probably start spending these points since we have so many of them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get some of these out of the way. Also, since we're doing this right after a long period of off-topic yakking, it means that this doesn't get to go in an episode, which is good.
You should probably buy up one of your stats that is 1 with the rest of the points you got.
I mean, what stat are you... What would you recommend?
Probably either stamina or dexterity. Stamina is like the only thing you can't actually buy a skill to improve. It has to be the stat.
Well, but you also get a whole lot of trinkets throughout the game that help you with your soak. I'll put it in stamina.
Are you min-maxing, etc.?
Yes, I am. Oh, actually, I've got enough points for both.
What? They're not supposed to cost 4.
It doesn't cost 4 in the vanilla.
We can't make them drink because they didn't see this.
Well, let me check and make sure I'm not crazy. Hold on. But I'm pretty sure attributes are supposed to be 5.
Let's just stop talking about it and go do the quest.
So, do any of you have ever play a PS1?
No.
I played PS1 back when PS1 was relevant.
That was.
I have actually never played on a. I have never played a PS1 ever. Like not even at a friend's house.
Out.
Actually, I do have a PS2, and I do have several PS1 games for it.
The PS2 is the best console of all time. I'll go on record to say that.
Best console is kind of faint praise.
Brandon's a console gamer.
You
Shame
realize
on
I
you.
play mostly console, right?
Shame
Alright,
on you.
I'm wrong. Attributes are supposed to be 4.
Okay, so I rescind the drink. You can throw up that alcohol you just drank now, audience, if you want to.
Okay, so yeah, we're back, and we're gonna go check out the Elizabeth Dane,
Yay!
which was that ghost ship found floating off of Santa Monica. Or
We're gonna check that lady from Bioshock Infinite.
yeah, right. Cool, we can still burgle Rolf's trunk. It's a shame we can't steal his car. I think we could stop getting carried around by Kane all the time.
That car, though, really.
We could stop getting driven around by Kane. Also,
I mean,
seriously, it's a red,
driving
it's a red Firebird. It's just a car you want to have.
Hey, what can I say? You preserved my ass. I truly appreciate you not saying anything, and I want you to know I take care of those who do me favors. So from now on, you need
What's he
equipment,
doing
info,
here?
You come see
He's hanging out.
He's providing us with a boat so we can get to the Elizabeth Dane.
Well, he actually stays out here, I believe. But, yeah.
I tell you, that blood you guys got's an amazing thing. Helped close up a few wounds. This back alley patch fixed up the rest. I needed that beating. Good reminder not to overestimate my ability. Last time it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm sure, Mercurio.
Every douchebag I've ever known that says that ends up getting beat at least 2 weeks afterwards.
You've known people to actually say that?
In fiction.
Well, in fiction, sure, but in fiction that's just crappy foreshadowing.
Oh, and those crappy reality TV shows that people watch. I hear about them in a
Well,
while.
it's also crappy foreshadowing in those crappy reality TV shows, but whatever.
Are we gonna stealth this or social this?
Yo, Pally, over here.
I was going
Hey,
to
Mark.
social
For
this.
Christ's sakes.
Try
Jacobs
socialing
if he
this,
plans on
but
making
if not,
it
just get the
cheap,
fire
He's
axe.
got to start working with me. I can't keep getting him these scoops if he's going to send high school
Okay, so
journalists who don't know enough to wear something.
This
that
is
will
actually
blend in.
pretty funny. This guy has been paid off. He thinks that you are a reporter working for the guy who paid him off.
Jeez.
What does blue and what does green mean again?
Blue is charm, green is intimidate.
A Coast Guard guy, something. Didn't you ever see Fletch? What are they just handing out those diplomas nowadays? All right, look. I got you a copy of the initial report, and I can get you into the cabin, but you gotta make yourself real scarce after that. Anybody catches you, I don't know you.
So we're playing the
Ain't no
role of
goddamn
journalist
flash
today.
photography brainchild.
And so this is the easy way to get the police report. I'm not sure how you can get it otherwise.
Hines to Marsh.
It's on a
Hines
table
to
in another
Marsh.
room.
Okay.
Marsh, they need you up in the bridge. Over. There. The security room will be clear. Head down the stairs behind. Don't forget to stay. Now get a move on.
Or we're just out of sight. That might be
And
a
I'm sure
problem
this
for
guy's
you.
going to be pleasantly amused when
Hines
the
to
actual
Jacobson,
reporter shows up.
Anderson. Hines to Anderson.
It's
Come in,
it's actually
Anderson.
really easy to stealth
check
after
this
you
out.
talk to
I
that
just
guy
saw a
because he pretty much
baleen
calls
whale.
all the guards away.
Yeah?
Also, I love how this guy, he flipped talking to the guard. He said Jacobson, so he just tried to talk to the editor. Okay, now that guard is out of the way. Handy.
Guard be gone.
It is a shame all the guards are out of the way, though. I'm getting kind of thirsty. I could do with a guard.
You're at full health and over half your blood's left.
Yeah, it looks like you have 10 blood points. You're fine.
Yeah, well, there's no reason not to top that off if I get a chance.
She wants to be blood buff, I guess.
Stop. Get off that door. We could unlock that door, or we could go upstairs and use the computer.
Well, considering that we were given the password, we should probably use the computer.
They just released a trailer for Final Fantasy 13
I'm a bit of a troll, you see.
Stop engines, lock doors, sound horn.
Start engine, unlock doors, sound horn, but yes. It's a shame, you know, if we can get up to the helm, can we set this thing to drift off towards the Pacific? Because
No.
that would be fun.
That's a strong password.
So I guess that one actually isn't Password Lighthouse. That's not how you use it. Oh, crap. Why is it
What the hell
playing
is
combat
that?
music?
Because you initiated combat by swinging the axe.
Great.
You made a loud clang for no reason.
And now we've got a nice little camera picture of the sarcophagus, so we don't have to bother going down there ourselves.
You
After
explore the crime team by just looking at pictures from the security camera.
all LaCroix wants is for us to look at the, get a look at the sarcophagus. Cameras are fine for him. Now let's get out of here.
You're an early bird like me, aren't you, Exetera?
No.
I'm
Although I
usually in
am
bed by like 11 or so.
I
get up
am a
around 6.
distinctly earlier bird than my roommate, but that's not saying much.
What time do you get up in the morning?
Depends what time I get to sleep.
Looking down there in case a guard sees you going up, sees you and looks up.
Alright, back to Los Angeles, and now we've got something else to report to LaCroix about. Oh boy, I
Oh,
look forward to my encounter with the Prince LaCroix.
And then you can tell him to go stuff himself, because you're a Tremere and you don't have to do what he says.
I
Not
knew you go
quite.
invade that boat. In fact, I count on it. It's a requirement for my plan to take over New Vegas.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but we're not actually playing Fallout.
With all the dank, depressed, and destroyed settings.
It's called the World of Darkness. Been doing that since before Fallout was a twinkle in whoever it is his eye.
Oh, we're playing Kingdom Hearts.
Hop in.
Man, I love jumping on top of the cab.